the game is absolutely daft when it's trying to let you back in. So hopefully that's working now. Hopefully it'll just take me straight into the workstation. Otherwise I'm going to be annoyed. Oh, it's not taking me in.
Welcome one and all to today's Grand Prix here in southern Russia.
For God's sake, this game is utterly stupid.
Let's run you through the drive.
So, because of a fault with the game, I wouldn't call it a fault, but I can't change these settings. Race style locked during session. Come on, there surely must be an option to change it. I wonder if I can... change it from here instead. Let's have a look. We go to solo, we go to Grand Prix mode. F1, just pick Azerbaijan because why not? Pick... No. Pick Lando. Simulation settings. So if we can change it from here, why that's on 0, put on flashbacks, let's put that on high. Simulation, hard, which is what it should be. Completely manual, collisions on surface and carcass, which is exactly what it should be. Now saving games, so I mean, it might not work, and if it doesn't work, that means we've got to do something really stupid. Which means I'd have to do a career mode without any damage. Unfortunately, because I think it's going to put me in a race. But that's interesting, because when I was doing qualifying earlier, damage was on, flashbacks were only on 6, so will it...
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session.
Just hello back for everyone. Shock news if you haven't been watching the first part of this video. On merit, I am starting third. I didn't cheat, I didn't do anything wrong, I just nailed the lap, and I'm a bit in shock by it. But this was with my proper career mode settings on, but now I fear that they're going to be stuck. Let's just check. Yes, it worked. Okay, that is really stupid. But at least we've been able to change the settings back to what they should be. So that's good. That's great news. Let's crack on. Let's go. Let's get the clutch engaged. We'll do the formation lap just to give you a bit of...
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want to bog down.
I'll be honest with you. You know, you're probably wondering, okay, Jack, have you cheated your way to get to third place? Honestly, I have not. The car feels absolutely fantastic. It really does. I don't know what the upgrades have done to this car, but they have changed it completely. Our chassis is still not great, but our engine power compared to most of the field is incredible. I think we've got the third best engine on the grid, which is just unbelievable with the Renault engine in the back of our Millington car. And in the first sector during our quali lap yesterday, not yesterday, sorry, I'm saying it as if it was Saturday, earlier, we actually were fastest in sector 1 but we sort of lost out as the rest of the lap went on, which is not a surprise because our chassis lets us down in the final sector. No fault of the chassis team, it's just that's where we're lacking at the minute in terms of overall speed. I think our car, we've out-qualified where the car is in terms of race pace, because our race pace isn't as strong as it would be in qualifying, so that's something to consider. I'm aiming for about 7th or 8th in the race, because I think that's where we're going to end up compared to everyone else. But I was ecstatic, I was really shocked. We're not going to keep up with Mercedes. They're about half a second a lap quicker than everyone around Russia, so that's not going to happen. But we can score some more points, that'll be a fabulous result for us. The car just feels nicely balanced. The only issue we've got is the start. That's what I'm scared of. I'm always nervous for these MyTeam career starts, but we'll see. The rest of the grid's forming up.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Shut up, Jeff. Right, we've got to nail this start because it's such a long run down to turn 1, or rather turn 2 I should say. Okay, Ricardo's got us.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
This hasn't been too bad. So far so good. We're going to go around the outside of Hamilton. We're up to P2. Our initial launch was pretty decent. We're a little bit shy on second gear, but we're P2. Hamilton's going to get us though, that's the problem. And you know what, I'm not even going to fight it. Oh, I am. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't expect all the room on the inside. Okay, so we are P2. Bottas has scampered up the road already. Look at that, 2 seconds, that's a huge gap. I'm wondering...
Repeat that, there's interference.
Oh, literally just as I was about to select the option I wanted. I'm wondering if I've got damage again. A little bit of contact, I think, with Hamilton. I know how sensitive this game is.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Okay, so no issues. Just me being oversensitive. Oh, there's a couple of cars in the pit lane. That's Ricciardo in the pit, so we are P2 by 2.3 seconds. Well, well, well. This is unprecedented. It's a bit scary as well, I won't lie. We just have to put a shift in now. We cannot get this wrong. We have been gifted a glorious opportunity. Because I think Hamilton hit the back of us. Going into this corner, I got back up the inside of him. I think he's clipped his car on the back of our tyre or something. It's a bit slow through there actually. That's a bit crap. Now we know that Perez is going to be very quick. He's already got a little bit of a gap to Stroll, and Stroll's actually in the perfect place. Ooh, there's the first of our flashbacks, ladies and gentlemen. Wasn't going to be that easy, was it?
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Yeah, so Perez has gained about a second on us already. We've got the speed in the straight line now, which is good news. We just need to keep it nice and tidy. It's a bit wide. Having a corner like that. Give Perez a little bit of a sniff down this straight.
Gap to teammate behind is 8.4 seconds.
Perez can't keep up. Ooh, that's clumsy. Somehow got away with that. But yeah, Perez with DRS could get past us. That bodes very well. Norris and Leclerc, bad news, got past Stroll. I think Leclerc might just have off place. The McLaren and the Ferrari are certainly a lot quicker than us, as is this Red Bull. And Stroll's giving it everything. I know he spun on the curb, that would have been great. I'm going to have to give Perez room. I might as well give him the position he's already through. The longer I fight with him, the more time I'm going to lose to the cars behind. I've got to hope that Stroll can keep everyone else behind him. If I can get DRS on Perez, that'd be good news. But already you can see the gap he's pulling. Ooh, that's going to damage the underbody doing that.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Look at the speed in a straight line. Ooh, I got that wrong. Oh, I didn't get a warning for that, I don't know. Vettel's got up to 5th. That's helpful. Vehicle condition.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
When I say vehicle condition, I want to know what my damage is like. If I've got anything. But we are so far holding our own. We've just got to keep it on track. Podium's not my aim, by the way. This, you know, I said it at the start of the stream. You know, if I could finish 7th or 8th, that would be a great haul of points. But right now, we've got a nice little buffer to a number of cars that are behind us. I know people have pitted. And looking to do the undercut on us, but we've also got to get this pit lane right because it's a bit awkward. That's 37 mile an hour. Good job, Jack, because I was going to do 50. Yeah, that would have been bloody stupid. So we've boxed. So Norris will probably get the jump on us, I reckon. I don't think we're quick enough on the mediums. Doesn't look like we're not going to jump Perez in the pit stops. I was hoping he'd get held up, but all that smoke, what was that for? Ooh, sorry folks, there's a big spider in my living room. I've got to get rid of that. Apologies about that. That was actually bloody massive. I had to go and put him outside. Or she, I don't know. Anyway, spider crisis averted. It's now sat on a plant somewhere. My back garden, there we go.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Now Hamilton and Ricciardo are going to beat us out. Would you Adam and Eve it? Mind you, they've got a long way to go on these mediums. I'm kind of surprised they beat us out there, I won't lie. We're on fresh rubber. So hopefully we can keep up with them. Not joking, that spider was bloody massive. I've not seen one that big for a while. I hope there's a sponsorship on here that's called Spider or something. Or Web. I'm talking crap, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to keep up with Ricciardo, but it's not working. So their tyres I've had since lap 2. Like completely bottle that corner. Right, Guan Yu's gone in. That means a bunch of other cars are in the pits now.
Guan Yu is in the pits. Guan Yu in the pits.
Right, so here come the rest of the cars. I think Norris is going to undercut us, or are we going to get there before?
The gap behind us is 4.0 seconds.
He's undercut us. Or rather, no, he hasn't. He's overcut us. What am I talking about? This is what I was saying before. We just don't have that raw pace in the race to keep on top of everyone. Qualifying's not a problem. But race pace would just... Ooh. Yeah, I was just about to say we'll have damaged the underbody doing that, and that was clumsy. Let's do that, get rid of that. I'm wondering if spider season has come early. We got damage from that as well. We're just keeping on to the back of Norris. Oh, we were until we did that. It's replay time. Bit of DRS to keep these guys in sight. That's where my chassis just hanging on for dear life. Oh, I've just got the thing that's going to cost me the DRS. Yeah. Oh, that's super frustrating. So we are 7th, P7 at the minute. was a bit of a worry, because we were we were second actually, until Paris got past us. And Paris is just up the road, so there's another car that's either snuck in between us or is yet to pit. The three in front of me, the Mercedes and the two McLarens, are having a battling time. I just hope that they start scrapping, because I'm realistically... Ooh, I've just about saved that. I need them to start fighting. Don't want to use my ERS if I can help it for now. Latifi, that makes sense.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I think they're just a bit too quick for me. Even with their tyres being 8 laps old, we're still struggling to keep them in sight. Four laps to go. There's barely any tyre wear, and I think that's the problem. Any other circuit we might have had a chance, but it's going to come down to them fighting, and that's what we desperately need. I'm trying to track extend everywhere I can like that, but...
The gap to the car ahead is 1.6 seconds.
That's cheating a little bit, isn't it, really, if I do that? Can you believe it though? I was saying, you know, I'm saying...
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Well, that's too late then. It's too late for rain. But, you know, look at me saying... Oh, I'm hoping for a fight we can catch them in front of us. Would you believe that? Considering that we've only scored points once this season. That's an incredible statement I'm making at the minute. I never thought that would be possible this season. Hamilton just seems to have the edge on the two McLarens when he goes through that final sector, and he just gaps Ricciardo a little bit. I'll just hit the ball, that's clumsy. you know what? Just for, you know, the hell of it, I'm going to flashback just in case. Never be too sure. Let's see if I can make up any ground. There's a bit of ARS. They keep close on Hamilton, but I just can't make any gains.
Gap to car in front is 1.6 seconds. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, I've got the final corner wrong. I just closed the gap as well. Ah, silly idiot.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
They have literally just been line astern ever since they got past me. I've got to say though, this is an amazing recovery from both Ricciardo and Hamilton, because they both pitted on lap 1. And that's an amazing charge to have got back up to what is currently P3 and P4. Come on, Ricciardo, have a go at him. Oh, he's going to have a little look. No. That's the closest Ricciardo's been, though. Go on, last lap, take each other off, go on. Give us a shot podium. Bottas is just flexing his muscles now with a new fastest lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
I'm going to use as much ERS as I can, just to stay in contact. Ricciardo's still not bloody tried an overtake. I feel this is one part of the game that isn't realistic, is where McLaren would have used team orders by now and swapped Norris and Ricciardo around, and Norris probably would have blasted past them, but he hasn't. We're not going to catch them, unfortunately. I tried my mate. Oh, hello. Tried just a bit too much then. Oh, you're so close, but I'm really proud of that. One corner to go, we're just going to take it easy. And that is our best result so far. It's P6.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
I'm really, really pleased. That's a great effort. That is a bloody great effort. P6. You know, I said at the start 7th or 8th would be a really good result, but 6th is even better. That's fabulous.
Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set
and we
them
kept
apart
out of
from the
trouble.
competition
Realistically, we didn't have any big moments, I don't think, apart from right at the end. You know, we had to use a couple of flashbacks, but really, I think that's probably the best race I've done so far this season in my team. So we've bounced up another level. to 25. Obviously, you know, I'm in the free tier, so you know, peasant rewards for us.
So then,
but look
it's
at that.
time to see how
P6,
this result
132 flat. We were,
more points for Valtteri
you know,
Bottas, further
okay,
solidifying
in
his
terms of
lead
our race
at the
place,
top
we
of the table.
weren't
Some amazing
the
talents
best.
out on the track today. But
On the
Anthony,
soft
who
tyres,
would
I
you
don't think
pick
that's
as your driver of the day?
Well, there's a lot of incredible driving out there today, Crofty, but if I had to pick
31.9.
someone, it's got to be Sergio Perez.
32
Fantastic
flat.
driving.
It's time to see how
We were
things are
consistently
shaping
in the
up. In
32s when we switched onto the
Mercedes
medium
continue
compound
to extend their
tyres.
lead. I'm
You
equal
know,
parts
that's
exhausted
fabulous
and
for us.
elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the
It's
next
really
one.
good news. So let's have a look at Stroll. He did his on the medium. So okay, our raw pace we lost it, and I think when we got overtaken by Hamilton and Ricciardo, I think I lost my way a little bit. So I'm happy with that. I am. That's a great effort. You know, the whole field were pretty competitive, but we were quite comfortably clear of Class C. You know, 32.5 is the best time in Class C, and we did a 32 flat. That's half a second. That's quite a lot. So that's a good effort. Bumps us, in terms of our points anyway, it bumps us on to 12, which is brilliant. We've outscored Esteban Ocon somehow. Constructor standings, we're still 8th. We're not going to catch Alpine in a month for Sundays, but the more points we get now, the less opportunities Alfa Romeo, Williams and Haas have to catch us up. A quick watch of these highlights, see how we did. Our livery just like stands out against everybody else's. It's a bit too blue. Our start wasn't the best, but we were on the outside line and Hamilton was too busy defending from Ricciardo. They were side by side. We just... Ooh. They made contact on the first lap. So Ricciardo had a bit of damage. Look at it. Hamilton looking to go right round the outside of us. Does a okay, not really sure about that camera angle. So then Hamilton goes up the inside and just gives us room. We just slot back in, and we did make contact at that point, but 6 of one, half dozen the other, really, in my eyes. And then we're watching a house. So lap 2, P2 had a nice gap to Perez at the time, but he pretty much sived into that with no issues at all. Yeah, pushing it to the AstroTurf. Lap 4, I think this is Perez getting past, is it? No, this is when I was saying that Perez couldn't catch us in a straight line, which is incredible. He couldn't overtake us with DRS. I quite like our livery. I think the blue might be a touch too bright, but the light blue anyway, turquoise. But we held our own. We were, you know, really competitive all the way through. Lap 5, just tracking Perez down the main straight. Nearly hit the back of him actually at this point, so I had to go right over the escape road. And then that's it. No other highlights to show. That's what I mean, we kept the nose clean tonight, and that's what it's all about. Guan Yu finished 19th. I think he just got caught in the DRS train behind Giovinazzi. That's the thing around here. We saw it with the two McLarens getting stuck behind the Mercedes. They just couldn't get past. But I think if they'd have let Norris go past Ricciardo, you know, look at them. They both pitted on lap 2 technically. They pitted. You know, that's quite a lot of difference in tyre. So missed opportunity for McLaren, but hey ho, we finished 6th. We got points on the board. We're up to 12. We only need 3 more to get our constructors goal target, main sponsor target, which is 15, but I just don't think we're going to do that. I just think then that the next, all the other races are going to be really difficult. I don't think I'm going to beat Ocon in our rivalry. Damn, I thought that was going to put me up to level 8. Guan Yu's gone backwards in terms of his acclaim. It's a bit harsh. Just got stuck in a DRS train. Got that. good stuff. So we got 720 grand. Little bit of damage deduction, but to be honest with you, that's not too bad at all. So that's a bit of money in the bank. So we can use that, try and upgrade one of the facilities. If we can. Ooh. Headquarters, right. So how long do we have? So we don't actually have anywhere near that long before Singapore. So I think get Guan Yu his weight training in. Let's see what we can spend it on. I think we should do a fabrication upgrade. I'm not too fussed about powertrain development right now. I think our chassis needs to come up, so let's get that upgrade, which will be really good for us. It'll be on par with the aerodynamics, but we do need a bit more money. We are struggling with that. That's something we've got to keep an eye out on. In terms of raising capital, I mean, that's what we're struggling with. We've done nothing for marketing. It's just a woman sat in an office. Oh dear. What about R&D? What can we do? What's our suggestions? Recommended upgrades? Not giving me any. We can't do that because our capacity has been reached. I just realised we can't do aerodynamics, so I think if we do the engine cylinders, that's going to be a big one. We could do reliability. One thing we were struggling on was, I think, the MGU-H. One of our components we're quite low on in terms of parts that we've used. I think turbo might be one of them. Oh, we've hit the capacity on that. Okay, we'll do the engine then. We can't do that. Right, we can't do any upgrades. No upgrades because everything is in the fit, and that's why I said before we need to get that up to 2. If we do 2, then that'll be a big benefit for us, and I think we've been overtaken in the rankings, power rankings, because I don't know, maybe I'm reading things wrong. So got a couple of things in development now. The big one is the engine cover. That's going to be a major impact, so let's see if it comes through. Yes.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process.
That's good news.
We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
So we can go back into the R&D. Let's get another chassis benefit. So that's the cable assembly. And that has put us above Alfa Romeo in terms of our chassis development. So let's do that one. We're not going to get any of the upgrades in before Singapore, so I think that will do for today. So there we are. Points again. Second time this season. After the miserableness that happened in Italy at Monza when we crashed out of Excari, we've got 12 points on the board. We just need 3 more, but realistically our only opportunity, I reckon, in the next 7 rounds is going to be Mexico because of our straight line speed. I think that's the only chance we've got of adding to that points tally. Guan Yu needs to get his finger out. He needs to get ahead of those alphas because we've got the car now to do that. Maybe not at Singapore, that's where we're going to be struggling. I reckon next episode's going to be maybe 2 episodes are going to be really tricky, so got a bit of work to do. But in any case, that is it for today's episode. In any case, do appreciate you watching it. I always export these videos over to YouTube as well, so that's on Jet 1053 Synopsis 2, which is over on the YouTubes there, which is awesome. So if you want to have a watch back of them, they get exported along. It's pretty alright sometimes. But yeah, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Appreciate your time, and wherever you might be in the big wide world, have a good one. See you soon.